Hey there, Pisces. Welcome to your reading for the week of October 10th. We're just going to jump right in here, Pisces, and we are going to look at your general energies in this first row right here. I like this first row a lot. Looks really nice. Then we're going to look at the unexpected, anything unexpected that could be coming in. Not surprised to see that, is what I would say to you here, Pisces. Next, we're going to look at any messages from your future self, basically what your future self wants you to pay attention to at this time in this row right here. And then in your last row, we're going to look at the good stuff that could be coming in for you. So it doesn't matter what shows up here. It's going to be positive no matter what. We are also going to pull 5 main themes that you could be dealing with this week at the end, and I will be doing like a personalish question at the end as well. You start off with this perspective card here. So someone's perspective has changed. I feel like this is someone. This could be a person from the past because you have the Wheel of Fortune, 6 of Cups, and the Judgment card. Literally all 3 cards that could represent a person coming back from the past. What I would say to you is, take it how it resonates, number 1. Number 2, Wheel of Fortune. To me, that represents repeating a cycle. And even if we go this way, like towards across the top here, it could be surprising that someone wants to come back from the past. It could surprise you. And but 6 of Swords, like you moving on towards something new. So again, we're going to have to look into this, but I definitely feel like your fortunes are changing here in work or business, and that could be like very unexpected. I also feel like the Tower could say that you're surprising people in your life. I get this feeling that maybe you've learned to keep things to yourself, like just even in like the last year or so, Pisces. So maybe you're doing a lot of work behind the scenes. And I feel people like just don't even, maybe people just can't believe like what you've accomplished behind the scenes. Maybe you started a business and like didn't tell anyone, and now it's coming out and they're just like surprised. Maybe you're getting married because you have the 4 of Wands here, and maybe people are just surprised. So I kind of feel it's like behind the scenes energy here. You have the Wheel of Fortune, the 2 of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. See, I feel like you know that you want to leave this behind. He is standing where he has pretty much always been. This is his village down here. And, the whole point of the 2 of Wands is that he needs to leave a comfort zone. He needs to go somewhere new, and he needs to kind of go through a portal. Even in this middle row, we see the portal over here with the 4 of Wands right in the middle. 4 of Wands is one of my portal cards of kind of having a completion or, going through a process. I feel you're more clear with the Wheel of Fortune as well. I like the Wheel of Fortune because it represents your destiny. As I always say, it kind of represents your destiny as you see it. So it represents your personal vision for your life, basically where you see your life going. Something has changed with that perspective card. I feel like something has changed in how you see your life going. Maybe you're still doing the same things, but I kind of get this feeling of having a better plan or having more understanding about your plan or like what you should be doing. I don't know. Feels good. You have the Queen of Swords here as well. So again, finally seeing things clearly, understanding what you're supposed to be doing. Again, if someone's coming back from the past, Pisces, Queen and King of Swords here and Devil right here. So I would definitely be careful in this situation if someone is coming back from the past. It's like someone might be more closed off in this situation with that King of Swords. He's not facing towards the Queen of Swords. I always say that King and Queen of Swords are my least favorite divine counterparts because like either someone's been being too cold or someone is kind of not opening up to the connection. And again, if that's you, there might be a good reason for that, Pisces. So I'm not saying that you should open up to this either. I'm just, saying here that's usually what's going on in a situation. Someone sees someone as toxic. With the Wheel of Fortune, I don't know. You have the Ace of Wands here. I don't know. Maybe someone looks good naked, Pisces. I don't know. I can't help this stuff, right? So Ace of Wands is a new beginning. There you go. I also feel that this could be kind of new growth. You have this castle crumbling in the background here, Pisces. As I always say, if this is someone coming back from the past, it would have to be totally changed with the Ace of Wands because the castle is crumbling and this is a new beginning. For others, again, I feel you're just feeling more, for all of you, really, I feel like you're feeling more motivated in work and business because, again, of that clarity. I don't even know how to say what I want to say, Pisces, if I'm being honest with you. It's almost as if, like, if I am a Pisces, but I remove myself from the readings, so that my energy doesn't affect them. But it's like almost as if I put myself in your shoes in this reading. It's like you're still doing the things that you do day to day. It's like your daily routine hasn't changed here or anything like that, but it's like maybe there's just more of a routine or there's more clarity, and I feel like this is leading to more success. But it's also like I'm getting future stuff here as well, where you just feel more comfortable in the future. Like maybe you've been worried about money, or like, am I going to have enough money for the future and all this other stuff? But because of some sort of plan or something that you're seeing here, you could be like starting a side business or a side hustle. It's like you feel more secure. And look at this, Two of Wands, you have the King of Pentacles. A lot of you are moving towards security. So, I feel pretty good about this with the King of Pentacles. I feel like there is a lot of security coming in for you. This could be like a karmic relationship as well coming in for you. Could be like a new person, but it could be someone you have like a past life with or something. Could be an earth sign. With the Queen of Swords, you have the Four of Swords. Could have been a break in a relationship situation. And, this could be like hoping and praying. So some of you could be hoping and praying for a reconnection. Take it how it resonates. For others, I feel like you've been on a break and now you're finally seeing things clearly here. Pretty interesting so far, Pisces. In the area of the unexpected, you have this Sphinx card. It says, choose your words carefully. I would definitely be very careful of your words at this time. I mean, I would be careful of your words for the rest of your life, Pisces, based off your astrology, because, number one, we have Neptune and Pisces. Neptune and Pisces is manifestation on steroids, as I've been saying for years now, right? And, really with that energy, you say something, it's going to happen, right? Or at least there's like a really good chance that it could happen. I also feel like there's like I'm looking at this and I'm seeing like little symbols of luck here. You can even see here that this Sphinx has like this ankh right here on its neck. I don't know. I actually don't know if you can see that, Pisces, but I'm hoping you can. And, the ankh is a symbol of rebirth. You have the Judgment card here. There's clearly some sort of rebirth coming in for you, but there had to be a Tower moment. For some of you, I'm wondering if this is also, again, I can't help that the love cards are here, number one. And so people always get mad at me and they're always like, you don't do love readings. I'm like, I do whatever comes up readings, right? If there's love here, I can't help it. So it is what it is. But, it could be a rebirth. And again, take it how it resonates. It could be like a past person. It could be a Scorpio as well. That's coming in for you if you are, looking for new love. But there's some sort of rebirth going on here. And again, the rebirth could also be you revisiting something that makes money. You don't have a lot of money cards here yet. I have a feeling that is going to change. And what I would say is like maybe you learned about, a certain type of business like 4 or 5 years ago, 6 years ago, maybe at this point, just based off your astrology, right? Maybe you learned something and now you're kind of like revisiting it now, 6 years later, and it could be very successful for you is what I feel intuitively. You have the Tower, the Six of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. Again, this Tower is very interesting. I almost feel that this is something that could be being rebuilt here, Pisces. So, the Tower collapses because, both these people are ignoring reality. So the universe makes the Tower collapse so that they can see reality for what it is. So I feel for some of you, you kind of maybe got slapped upside the head with reality over the past probably 2 years, right? 3 years with COVID. And I feel like some of you are kind of like trying to regain that crown. The crown is falling off of the Tower, and I feel this reading is saying you're trying to regain your stability with the King of Pentacles here. I do also feel this could be love coming in for you. It could be an earth sign, like I said, if you're looking for new love. And I feel this could be a person who is very stable, who wants something, long term. But I also feel like you're very focused on your financial stability. Again, you have these Six of Cups. The funny thing is, I don't read the Six of Cups as an ex coming back because I know a lot of readers do, but if you read any of the older tarot books, they all say don't go back to the past with the Six of Cups. It's very specific. But what I would say is Wheel of Fortune, Judgment card as well. I mean, to me, that's one heck of a combination here, Pisces, for a turnaround. The Six of Cups is normally a gift from the universe, and the gift we receive from the Six of Cups is a turnaround. It kind of represents a period of time where maybe we've been bumping up against an obstacle. Six of Cups comes in, and the gift we receive from the Six of Cups is, again, a turnaround. Again, I think what's unexpected is, number one, that there could be a person returning from your past here, and it could be a little bit shocking. This person could be experiencing a Tower moment or has experienced Tower moments just in general. And, so I would be careful if they're just like using you as a safety blanket or something like that here, Pisces. Because again, for some of you, again, going to that Six of Swords tells me you're moving on. That might not be true for all of you, but again, it's, that's what it is, right? Let's see. With the Tower, you have two cards. Yeah, Ten of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. Some of you could feel stabbed in the back, or like someone left you out in the cold and stabbed you in the back here. And like I said it at the beginning of the reading with that King of Swords. and the Devil card, someone very cold and detached. And, again, if this is a person, I just feel like you thought you were worth more than to this person. So, again, take it how it resonates, but that's kind of like what I'm getting here for you. Maybe it was a shock. With the Six of Cups, you have the Seven of Pentacles. See, I feel like you're saying, like, is it worth it, though? Seven of Pentacles, he's looking at those Seven Pentacles, and he's saying, is the juice worth the squeeze? Like, do I get anything out of the situation? I'm not so sure, Pisces. Again, you go from the Devil, you have the Devil and that King of Swords, very cold, detached energy, breadcrumbing type vibes is what I get there. With the King of Pentacles, see, I feel like you're fine on your own. And like I said, I feel like you're improving your finances here quite significantly. So again, if you're revisiting a past financial idea or a past business idea, it's almost as if you had to just learn a lot of stuff. I feel like because you learned it, now there's a lot of success coming in for you here with this Nine of Pentacles. So, I feel like sometimes when they say success is the best revenge, I'm not saying you want to get revenge here on anyone, but I feel like, success is going to be very, very good for you at this time. I also feel like you're kind of focusing on your glow up here. The Nine of Pentacles, like pre-Empress energy. I don't really see the glow up yet, but we'll see what happens. Next, what are we doing here? We're doing messages from your future self, right? Yes, you have this cat card. It says jealousy and gossip. I would avoid jealousy and gossip at all cost. We have Mars going retrograde, and Mars retrograde is never a good time for talking behind someone's back or jealousy or gossip. You have the Three of Cups here as well. So I would avoid that at all cost. You have the Devil, the King of Swords, the Three of Cups, and the Judgment card. Again, I feel like your higher self, your future self is saying that it would be a good time for you to leave these coffins behind. The coffin represents your old life. Outside the coffin represents your new life. And I feel it would be a good time for you. So I think it would be a good time for you to leave your coffin behind here, Pisces, and step out into the new world. Again, if you do even want, let's say you do want someone back from the past. Again, you have to enter into the new world anyway, because that Ace of Wands, even though I feel like there could be a lot of passion with a past connection, it's like you can't come back together as the same people. You have to come back as new people. So having your glow up is what I would suggest here. Like, improve your life. If they improve their life, great. But at least if they don't, then it doesn't really matter, because as long as you had your glow up, then you've raised your vibration and attract someone better, right? And that's what I would say here. You have the Three of Cups, another card of reunion. So there you go, Pisces. But this could also be a card of gossip, right? So I would be careful of gossip. I don't think this is saying you have to do anything. I actually feel like it's saying do nothing. I think that's always good advice. I think the best advice for gossip is to do nothing, to not take part in the gossip. Don't embrace it. Don't take part in it and all those things, especially under Mars retrograde. I do feel like there could be a lot of gossip going on here. I feel like some of you, it's like if you're dealing with another person, they could be fearing that they're going to be gossiped about. That could be causing some fears. I'm getting like a million things here. Next, you have the Devil and the King of Swords. Again, this could be a toxic person. Could have been put you in a third-party situation here, Pisces. So with that Six of Swords, that really tells me that you're moving forward. But again, we're going to have to see. For others, I just feel it's an amazing time to cut out bad habits in your life. Again, especially with Mars retrograde, I literally feel like your future self is saying here, like, be wise, King of Swords, cut out bad habits because it'll pay off in the future. Mars retrograde is like notorious for causing injury and things like that. So I'm not a doctor. Do not take this as medical advice, but I would just take care of yourself at this time. With the King of Swords, you have the Nine of Cups. Part of me really feels like you're sitting pretty. You have the Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Cups now. I kind of feel you are fulfilled on your own, or you're learning how to fulfill yourself on your own here. And that's exactly the energy I would embrace, again, and I'm not talking about toxic independence here. I get a lot of comments from people who are always just like telling me how much they love being alone. I'm like, okay, great. Go live in a cave. I don't care. Right. But what I would say here is that there's a difference between being truly independent, being able to fulfill yourself, and being alone. Right? If you're truly independent, you could still be with a person, but you just don't need a person legitimately. Again, I find that most people that love to tell me how independent they are, they definitely need a person, right? They're crying in their pillow every single night. So there you go. With the Three of Cups, you have the Fool card, time to take a leap of faith. A lot of new beginning cards here as well, Pisces. So I feel a lot of you are going to have a celebration with the Three of Cups on some sort of new journey or new path or a new beginning. And, that's what I'd say here. With the Judgment card, you have the Moon card. I'm wondering if someone's stuck in the past, Pisces, is what I would say to you. Meaning, Maybe you have an ex that you've dealt with here, and maybe this person is like stuck in the past, but you're moving forward. Like the moon card is your energy. In this path, it's a path of darkness, but there's some mountains in the background. The mountains represent achievements, and I always tell people, go towards the mountains. It's like, and people are always like, I don't want to do the work. I don't want to climb a mountain. I'm like, yeah, but where do you get the best views? At the top of a mountain. So climb a mountain. I feel like you're changing here, Pisces. Maybe someone else isn't. So, that could be part of this. At the end here, for the good stuff, you have this criticism card. Again, it doesn't matter that this says criticism on it. It's going to be positive no matter what. So I feel for some of you that you just have a critical eye. And again, there is a lot of good stuff here about seeing things very clearly. And what I feel like you see clearly is either a way to improve your finances or just a way to improve some sort of stability in your life. This could be like your health, your happiness, or something else. So I would trust your vision. I would trust what you're seeing. You have the Six of Swords, the Four of Wands, and the Temperance card here. Six of Swords is like having been through something and moving on to calmer shores. Again, another card, it's really encouraging you, I feel, to move on from something from the past, because it's, the Six of Swords is a rite of passage. It really tells me that if you're dealing with whatever this mess is over here, that, basically that was a rite of passage, that was a learning lesson, and now you need to go to the other side. Even look at this. On the Four of Wands is a card of celebration, but it's a portal. These people are celebrating on the other side of this portal, and it kind of represents completing one cycle, completing something, and going to the next stage. Look at this. I didn't even see this. On the bottom of the clarification deck, you have the Empress if it wants to focus. So glow up, Pisces. And you have the Temperance card. Remember what I said on the Tower card about regaining your crown? Here is your crown right here. On the Temperance card, this is called the path to glory. It's basically the path to everything that you want in your life. But you have to go on some sort of journey, or you have to undergo some sort of transformation to get that. I kind of feel, part of me feels that this reading is like saying, do you really want to repeat something with a person? So it's almost like you're delaying your crown if you do that. So I would definitely be careful of that energy here, Pisces. But let's see. With the Six of Swords, you have the Lovers. Lovers traditionally was new love. So, definitely could be new love coming in for you. It is a card of being at a crossroads, having a decision to make. With the Four of Wands, you have the Ace of Cups. You can't make this stuff up, Pisces. Like I said, it's like I don't try to make my readings love or your otherwise or whatever. But again, intuitively, I knew this was going to be more towards the love side of things. And I mean, here you go. It's not like I'm like, forcing the cards to be something they're not, right? So Ace of Cups, definitely a love offer coming in for you. I feel like this could be a new love offer. And with the Temperance card, you have the Three of Wands. What are you waiting for? Three of Wands is a card of expansion. Again, every single reading I do for you has a major focus on expansion. Again, you have Jupiter is about to retrograde back into Pisces at the end of the month. And this is all about expansion. Then it's going to start moving forward in November. Then it's going to leave your sign, Pisces, at the end of December. Or it's officially going to move into Aries at the end of December. But, everything is about expansion for you, Pisces, and, kind of expanding your place in the world. So I would say, really, it doesn't matter what you choose here, right? It doesn't matter if you choose to go back to the past. It doesn't matter if you choose to move towards new love. It doesn't matter if you're focusing on an old business idea, which I feel like some of you could be doing. I feel like what matters most is, how does it make you feel? Does what you're doing make you feel like you are growing and expanding? That should be your only focus, plain and simple. I do want to get more details on this love situation just real quick. And, I feel like this is a love offer. Again, I feel like a love offer from the past would make you feel stuck. Eight of Swords, Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is like saying, I feel like you've already made the decision to move forward here, Pisces, towards bigger and better things. And that's what I would focus on here. So we're going to pull 5 main themes that you could be dealing with this week here, Pisces. And let's see. You start off with this horseshoe card. It says good luck on it. So I feel there is a lot of luck coming in for you. I feel like I'm really focused on the fact that, yes, I understand, like, for a horseshoe to be lucky, it has to be up. But for whatever reason, like, intuitively, I feel there's like an extra emphasis on really making sure you capture the luck, or, whatever. So whenever you have a lucky situation, I think the easiest way to capture it is to simply be grateful for it, to tell the universe, thank you for creating this luck for me, or for allowing me to be lucky, right? Just that simple. You have this door. It says opportunities are waiting for you. Again, look at this door is closed. So I feel like you've closed the door on something and luck is on your side. So if you are like hesitating, if you made the right decision or whatever and walking away from a situation, this to me is saying like close the door because you want to be on the other side of the door. I feel like that's where all the luck is. Next, you have the Jug card. It says lighthearted, carefree time. A lot more fun coming in for you. The energy is lightening up as well, just in general. So I kind of feel like things are maybe easier, not necessarily easier, but just better, kind of more of a flow. Next, you have the Dragon. It says, beware of self-delusion. Number one, I would be very careful with your words, like we already said in this reading with that Sphinx card. But I would also say make sure that you're kind of like focusing on the things that you need to do. Make sure you're also getting work done and being honest with yourself about that. I don't feel this is like too big of a deal, but I would just pay attention. You also have this bird flying. It says news is on the way. Wouldn't surprise me. Again, I feel it'll surprise you if this person contacts you maybe because of that Tower card, but wouldn't surprise me because I feel like there could be contact or information coming in for you here with this card. So that's that, Pisces. Feel free to think of a question. If you have a question, I'm going to try to answer it as if I know what it is. So this is not yes, no. This is, again, kind of like a personalish reading. So I'm just going to pull 3 cards. And feel free to pause this video if you need to think of your question. But again, I'm going to answer it with all 3 cards. So Pisces, you have the 10 of Wands, the 3 of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like some of you are working. This to me is like basically the whole reading. It's saying go towards something new. 10 of Wands is talking about like past burdens, but with the 3 of Pentacles there, 3 of Pentacles is quality work. It really tells me that you've released the burden that you're asking about, and you're just ready for something new with the Page of Pentacles. So I do feel like there could be new love coming in for you that is an Earth sign, or it could be someone who has a lot of Earth in their chart. But a very lucky reading as well, Pisces. I kind of like where this is going. I love the Wheel of Fortune and the Judgment card together. To me, it is like your, personal vision for your life. It's your destiny in a sense. So I kind of feel this reading is encouraging you to not even focus on love after all of that, right? I feel like this reading is encouraging you to focus on yourself. And once you do that, of course, love is going to show up because you're focusing on yourself, plain and simple. But this looks really good. So thank you for being here, Pisces. Really appreciate it. Make sure to watch your Sun, Moon, and Rising for a full picture of what's going on for you at this time. But thank you, and definitely enjoy your week.